Hello and welcome to Employability Skills and Career Success. My name is Rick Roberts. I'm Director of Career Services at the University of North Florida, and I'm the instructor for this class. And I'm here to give you a quick introduction to EDG 3991, Employability Skills and Career Success. This course is all about going from backpack to briefcase, basically finding a job and ultimately a successful career after you graduate. The course is set up in Blackboard, so everything you need, including the syllabus, course schedule, assignments, and grading, are all there. You should check it regularly. And there are 6 modules for this course. Module 1 is Industry and Job Research. 2 is Assessing and Developing Skills for the Workplace. 3 is Networking and Social Media. 4 is Resume, Cover Letter, and Portfolio Development. 5 is Dress for Success and Successful Interviewing. And 6 is Being a Professional and Finding Success in Your First Job. This is the required text for the course, 100% Job Search Success by Solomon, and it's available through Cengage Learning. There are a series of individual assignments that will be due throughout the term. 5 points will be deducted for every day that you turn in assignments late. For example, say an assignment is due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and is worth 30 points, and you turn it in on Tuesday, you lose 5 points for Monday and 5 points for Tuesday, and the assignment is now worth 20 points. Here's what we'll cover in the course. First, you'll get an overview of career services. This will include talking about our staff and how they can be helpful to you, the resources such as our career library, our webpage, and programs we have available. Jobs in Career Wings. This is our online job posting system, so you'll learn about that. You'll identify your skills and values, and you'll develop a job target. You'll learn how to research potential companies and employers. You'll gain an understanding of occupational trends. You'll develop your professional network, learn how to use social media, learn how to maximize your time at a job fair, develop your elevator speech so you can go up and talk to employers at a job fair, and basically how to use a professional association as part of your network to network with people in your field. You'll learn how to conduct informational interviews with professionals. Job interviewing will be a big part of this course, including dining etiquette. You'll learn how to evaluate job offers, negotiate salary and benefits. We'll also teach you how to gain experience, important for building your resume and developing skills to market yourself to employers. This is internships, co-ops, volunteer experience, and so on. We'll develop your job search tools, resume writing, cover letter writing, portfolio development, filling out applications, developing a business card, all tools that will be used in the job search. Finally, learning to be a professional, having success in your first job, and knowing how to manage your career. Dropping or adding or withdrawing from this class is pretty much standard, so you should follow the UNF catalog for details on that. Academic dishonesty or cheating is not allowed, so plagiarism or using unauthorized materials will result in failure. All right, now let's get acquainted. As I told you, my name is Rick Roberts. I grew up in Buffalo, New York. I went to high school in West Seneca, New York. This is a typical day in Buffalo. Lots of snow, which is one of the reasons I moved to Jacksonville, Florida, to get away from the snow. I went to school at Thiel College in Greenville, Pennsylvania. It's a small liberal arts college, kind of on the Pittsburgh end of the state of Pennsylvania. 1,500 students, basically, very small school. I was an undecided major for a good time there. Finally decided to be a classical language major and decided to go for teacher certification. Growing up, my dream was to be a professional football player. You can see by this picture, I'm not very big, and so professional football was not in the cards. So the reality was I was going to teach Latin and coach, which I did for 1 year. I taught in the Avonworth School District in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I was the JV football coach. I never liked any of it. I didn't like being back in school, and it just really wasn't a good fit for me. So after 1 year, I decided to leave. That led me to my lost years. Spent about 2 years really unclear about what to do. I pumped gas. I worked in a warehouse. I was a janitor at a church. And finally, I visited the New York Unemployment Office and was advised to go read What Color's Your Parachute. This was a popular career book back then. So I went to the library and found that book, which I didn't like very much, but found a whole bunch of other books on career planning, and the light came on. So I realized, I could have planned my career. So I decided right then and there that that's what I was going to do. I was going to help college students plan their career and avoid the mistake I made. So I went back to Canisius College in Buffalo, New York, and got my master's degree in counselor education. And my first job after I graduated with that degree is I worked at Catholic Charities Refugee Resettlement in Buffalo, New York as a job developer, getting jobs for refugees from Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. And that was interesting. But it helped me get my next job because my boss there said, boy, if you can get jobs for refugees, you can do anything. So I worked at Medaille College, which is a small commuter school in Buffalo, as the employer relations career counselor. Finally decided to leave Buffalo. I went to Boston because there were more schools there, and I ended up working at Boston University as a career development specialist for 2 years. Then I worked at the Harvard Graduate School of Education for 4 years as the assistant director, working specifically with teachers and school administrators with their career planning. Then I moved to Colorado College in Colorado Springs as the director of the Career Center there, and I was there for 6 years. Enjoyed being out there, but as you can see, it still snows. Beautiful snow, though. So if you're into skiing, I highly recommend skiing in Colorado. It's fantastic. But still cold and snowy, and I decided I needed to move to a warmer place like Florida. And that's where I am now. I came to UNF in 1997. I'm just finishing up my 17th year here, and I've loved every minute of it. My favorite accomplishment is I met my wife here. She's from Frankfurt, Germany, and we've been married for 13 years now. And something interesting is I'm an Opa, and that's German for grandpa. I have 3 great-grandchildren, not great-grandchildren, but grandchildren that are great. Lorelei, Braden, and Maris. And there's a 4th one on the way, name unknown at this point. She's due in September. All right, now it's your turn. So let's get to know you. Using Blackboard, create a blog. First post a photo of yourself, and then include the following information: your name, your hometown, the high school you attended, your major or majors and careers that you've considered, your favorite accomplishment, something unique or interesting about you, and what you hope to get out of this course. And then once everybody's posted, I would like you to reply to other posts and see what you have in common with other class members. So if you're ready to job hunt, let's get started. And I look forward to working with you this term on employability skills and career success.